Testing. Testing the audio while I water the table. Okay, I think it looks like the audio is working well. That just means I need to change the tags real quick. Alright, that should do it. And then, with that being said, I'm just going to do another quick check to make sure that everything looks like it's going alright. Alright, there we go. With that being said, greetings, my disciples. I am back once again for a bit more Final Fantasy XIV as we continue our journey through Stormblood, the second expansion of the game, as I water both Lys and Alice, because reasons. Last time we managed to complete a bunch of the quest for the Resistance to help them get things rolling, and now we shall continue with helping them with the quest where men go as one. I have no idea what this is going to be like, but we're going to see. Let's go! Owing to the efforts of you all, we have accomplished a great deal in a short time. Resistance thanks you for your service, Scions. You're welcome! The operations here have been proceeding apace in my absence. Oh, who are these people? My brother dearest, I take your efforts to gather new recruits were successful. Indeed, there were several amongst the Scions ranks that were quite eager to take part in our joint endeavor with Resistance, who I am come to present. Oh, that's right! That's very right. Maynard Kemp, if I may, my name is Anvil Levenis, a half-breed, as you can doubtless tell. Here to fight for free Ala Mhigo, for no Megan, or women like my mother are never made to suffer. I pray you grant me this hope. You're the true-born son of Dry Abanya, as same as me. This is not my honor to grant, but yours to freely take. Welcome, brother. With our swelling ranks and the aid of the Zorian Alliance and the science of the 7th Dawn, I believe we will soon have a position to seize the initiative. Once our recruits have received sufficient training, I will propose to General then that we draw up plans for an assault on Castellum Veladonia. In the meantime, we'll make what preparations we can. I punch my fist dramatically while wearing my paladin armor. Nope. Meanwhile, in the royal palace of Ala Mhigo. Oh, sure, that's gonna be good. Not. Oh, fancy, and evil airships as well. The Emperor's here. Wonder if we're gonna have to punch the new Emperor in the face before the end of this expansion. Rather majestic singing, despite the fact that this is just... over there? Sword holder?
Alliance forces have occupied Castrum Orients and taken up positions along the length of the wall. Our patrols have engaged their reconnaissance parties on site, but there have been no significant exchanges, save one. A unit tasked with field testing prototype Magitech weapons was attacked. The weapons were destroyed, with the unit sustaining near total casualties.
Yep, that was me.
Near total? Go on.
Uh-oh.
My lord, there was but a single survivor from the unit in question, which falls under my command. According to his report, they were ambushed by a contingent of Eorzean Alliance regulars, abetted by resistance insurgents.
A simple ambush and only one survivor. A fine day's work.
Why, thank you, Mr. Jerkhead.
The stubbornness to survive is not without worth. He may live. However, the 12th is no place for the weak.
He shall be relegated at once, my lord. As you say, the 12th is no place for cowards who count their lives more precious than the cause.
Indeed, indeed. We have no need of cowards.
Zenos. Wait, hold on, this is Zenos. This isn't the main Emperor guy. He's gonna shoot the one guy there, isn't he? Yeah, this guy's dead.
My lord,
Cowards who defer critical missions to their subordinates, who hide within their castra, never meeting their prey in battle, never staring into the whites of their eyes.
Of course. Oh, I see the pink-haired commander from the one mission.
When confronted with a heretofore unknown icon, did we surrender the wall to the Alliance? Because my honored father, in his infinite wisdom, has not seen fit to grant us leave to march on their lands.
Oh, the father is the emperor, you're the son. I'm definitely gonna have to kick you in the balls before this is over. I can just see it.
Accordingly, we have extended an invitation to our neighbors. Gir Abania is where we shall host them. The field upon which we shall enjoy the sport of kings.
Hunting.
Patience is paramount. Cornered animals may have spirit, but they are ultimately predictable and very poor sport. But if one dangles the promise of freedom before them while nipping at their heels to stoke their passion, then things become interesting.
So he wants us to think that we have a chance at winning.
One which asks much of my hounds. And so I put the question to you, my fellow huntsman. How shall we deal with these savages?
You're one to talk, Mr. Murder's random person.
My lord, I have a proposal.
Uh-oh.
Silence, Ala Mhigo. You do forget yourself. Only by the grace of Lord Van Baelsar were you afforded a place here, and that in next.
Even though she's part of this, she's still discriminated. Let's see how this goes. He's probably going to look up to her confidence, though, for her actually standing out.
This savage yearns to hunt her own. The floor is yours, Commander.
Thank you, my lord.
I don't like this lady. I don't even like the fact that she's going to come up with a plan, because I was assuming it's going to go very wrong. Oh, what do you know? Quest complete. Me, watches cutscene. Quest complete. Because to sunset duties, we're here to help after all. I've been busy, so we understand. Hello, Rose! So let's just start out with the preparations. Oh, excuse me. Hey, for any help, you know? For ask around, I guarantee you won't want for work. Me watches cutscene, completes quest. Oh boy, now there's 3 different main story things they have to do. Certainly seen you somewhere before. Pardon the man who bested Garen Von Bears, which should offer me assistance. That's highly regular, though I've heard it said that you had a penchant for aiding the common man, in which case, for the occupation, I was a humble historian, where my duties leave me scarce time for aught else. I think it important that this event be recorded to benefit of future generations. Primary sources are insufficient. Yes, I will probably stream the Christmas event, though if I remember correctly, it starts tomorrow, I think. So, I don't know if I'll stream it this week or next week, but I do plan to stream it again real quick before doing more main story stuff or side stuff. Oh, a day later than tomorrow. Okay, yes, thank you, Rose, for clarifying. Yes, sorry, I thought tomorrow was the 17th. My days are off. Whatever. Dispensable, mirrored the question number of my fellow freedom fighters, asking for motivations. Yes, tomorrow is 7.4, which I will not be able to do anything with because I am currently still on patch 4. Oh, that's right, I can do the glamour stuff. You're right. I forgot that they were updating the glamours tomorrow as well. Cook before this. Oh, they have a new minigame in the saucer. I didn't know that. Maybe I should have read the patch notes. And just one day, looking to the fighters, they leave. You know, they always need for cooks, or at least people can work whatever foraging parties turn. Oh, and a new mini game for Air Force One too. Cool. Oh, do you? Seeing in no position to leave, stupid untended. Can you go and ask Tebby for a variety of herbs, 6 springs or so, whatever he has on hand. Rich advice. Not haphazard as it seems, depending on the recipe. It doesn't really matter what you add, so long as you add something. I'll be here when you get back. Candy for all the resistance fighters. Okay, the new minigame is for Air Force One. Good to know. Oh, I didn't realize we had half snake people. Cool. Like a strider in search of comrades in need. If so, I have a task for you. I am a trainer, and I was told to expect recruits to stay near A1 has come. Perhaps they were given the wrong time and location. Do not know. Number 5 and all, these would be warriors. Send them out to me, then your chance to find them. I didn't actually realize that they had snake people. Cool. I have a dragon. Hello. Indeed, saved lives. Means ones I couldn't. Father and brothers worked to death while building the castrum. What did it matter to the Gorians, eh? More where that lot came from after that, but if you keep on doing. Oh, first things first. Card games. Because it's been forever since I've played card games. Blue wins. There we go. Just wanted to make sure I at least beat the person. Oh. Hooray! Cart has been added. I summon a flying shark. Ooh, this place is funky. Devotes the recruits. I know I'm late, but I had to say a prayer to my sister first. I thought Imperials did to her death was a mercy. Poor guy. Oh, there's actually like a... I can't tell if this is a plaque or actually a door. Yeah, it looks more like a plaque. Aren't you the Icon Slayer? Damned if I know why you'd be bothering asking someone like me why I joined Resistance, but it's simple. If I wasn't fighting for Ala Mhigo, I'd be fighting for the Empire. You're either with them or not, and if you're with them, you may as well make the most of it. Food, training citizenship, if you live long enough, you'll die. Stealing someone else's land, like it's not, that's the choice. For me, I'd rather die here. Ah, there's the recruit. Whee! Hello, fiery recruit. Oh, it's training God, so busy practice for something that we forgot. Thank you. How would you forget training? Here, have candy, Miss Skywatcher. Brooding recruit. 1,000 parts, approximately the question of whether Amiga should be a monarchy or republic, then I got to attend training. How silly, I know. Until we drive the from the land, the question is moot. Yeah, it really is. Earnest recruit, hello. See, discussing strategies for disabling armor. The time, if you'll excuse me. Baby shark. Kebby. Herbs it is. 6 brings whatever in hand for you can't spend much. Take 1 or 2 and be glad of it. You have to gather yourself, shouldn't be too much of a bother though. You can be surprised what you can find growing underfoot, even in the reach. Got it. Go looking for random plants to harvest. Do 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 do. There it is. Faint-hearted recruit. Sent by a snake, weren't you? I heard one of the 4 recruits didn't live through their training. It can't be true, right? Oh, bugger. I have a lizard. Do, do, do. Ooh. Wonder when we're gonna have to go through this dungeon back here. Well, I must know, to avenge friendly Imperial pusher before my eyes back in Ala Mhigo. He owned a stall in the markets and a passing soldier snatched up a piece of fruit. He spoke up before I could stop him, only to get a form of steel in the gut for his troubles. Found my way here, and that was that. Do, 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 do. Well, that's 2 quests completed. Now I just have to go find some herbs. Oh, I've spoken with them like, yep, here you go. This thing isn't fair, right? You have a knack for convincing others to bear their hearts to you. I've done better myself. Many years from now, the first time has passed into memory, their accounts will serve as a window into the struggle. You must never forget, my friend. Never. Agreed. I have a dragon. Do. This mount, I swear. Oh, looks like there's a lookout point up there that I can only get to once I can fly. Actually, can I even fly in this area? I don't think I can. Does that mean I have to get up there some other way? Nope, that did not work the way I wanted it to. Hey, now I can't get up there. Can I climb up this? No, I can't. Gotta be a way to get up there. Yeah, I'll check it out later. Dun 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 dun. Okay, there's some herbs. There they are, they're right next to the snake lady trainer. Present counted, next to you Strider. I'll appreciate the rigor which determine my recruit. Some favor a gentle approach if the appears would be so kind. Thankless job to teach, some say, but some say that survival is thankless enough. Fare you well. Quest complete. Do 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 do. There we are. Bunch of herbs. And me going for a quick dip. Magical unicorn, away! Hello, I have herbs. Excellent, sorry I'm opposing you, sir. I'm not the new recruit, didn't realize you were, it's probably mine. Yes, it's always like this, not enough food or supplies to go around. Well, the Marines be grateful when our countrymen can spare some for the cause, though that costs, well, that comes at a cost too many villages, too many children, more deserving than us. Man can't fight on an empty stomach, can he? So we partake as we must never lose sight of the dream. Honestly, what is the Empire's point of, like, literally starving out a country that they own? Is it just so that way their own people can eat and get fat? Right then. Hello, person. Where could I have gotten to? What's up? Fellow lover of freedom and justice? You haven't seen a ward of... You haven't seen a ward of the Destroyer anywhere, have you? Maybe on the ground, as if certain bloody fool had dropped it. I've been here. I had it this morning, and for certain I've not reached it. It's gotta be around here somewhere. In a moment spare, would you be willing to help me search? I spent some time near Temple of the Fist earlier, so I'm over there. As for me, I'll around the Officer's Pavilion. They're hardly rare, I know. I just can't easily buy another, but even so, please help me find it. Oh, looks like I might be headed towards the dungeon, potentially. Whee! There it is. Word of the Destroyer. I wonder what the Resistance fighters might think when they just see me driving around in a little go-kart. Turn up. Here it is. That's the one, lucky Lord, your godson brother. Before I was born, my mother made a pilgrimage to the Temple of the Fist, where she, like many others, received the blessing of the monks. And then Theodoric came and burned it all to the ground, the mad bastard. And after him came the Garleans, who cared even less for our beliefs. But I still keep to the old ways, as do many others. And when my son is born, I'll teach him the stories and scripture as my mother taught me. Da, da, da. Hello, Alphanot! What's going on? And another task complete. Ah, alright, you've been keeping busy. As always. Aye, that he has, and we thank him for it. You informed me that our new recruits have completed their initial training and stand ready to contribute. Discussed. Mhigo. I would have you present my proposal for an assault on Castrum Brennan to General Alduin personally. Of course, sir. Are you and yours planning to return to Castrum Marines before the operation? If so, why don't we travel together? Seems like a fine suggestion, but I must consult my comrades ere we depart. Very well, we will wait for you at the pass, but not too long. I expect Kiro and Yashtola will wish to remain here to support the Trojans, but nevertheless we should go and ask them. Dun dun. Actually, you know what? Using the crystal's probably faster. I've gotten this pumpkin like 3 times. Hello, you should... Nope, talked to the wrong person. Is all to miss? No, we're going on a field trip. I see, that would explain the sudden flurry of activity outside. The joint operation makes a turning point in our conflict with the Garleans. For the first time, the Resistance and Alliance shall go on the offensive and attempt to capture an Imperial outpost in occupied territory. Personally, I believe it's imperative that we offer them our full support, as was the case with Ishgard. However, this is not a choice to be made lightly, nor less on others' behalf. This is war, and every side must decide what he or she would play. I have fight for Amiga, for my father, for Yeda. I'm in it to the end. Choice reserved for us ere we were born, brother, when the Empire marched on Izoria. They will stop at nothing to subjugate or slaughter us all, and Belsar and Vandaris were but the first to try. Therefore, very surprising, I can't dispute your logic. At the risk of repeating myself, I am of course of the same mind. The present situation is untenable and further complicated by the existence of Ilbrid's Primal. I believe we have no recourse but to directly and openly intervene. I thought this a foregone conclusion given our actions thus far, but if you require renewed affirmation, then yes, I am still wholly committed to this cause. For it's ultimately the self-same cause I have served since I first pledged to serve Master Louis and the Circle known, the salvation of Azoria by any means necessary. That said, I shall refrain from taking the field on this occasion. There are many here who require further treatment, and doubtless more to come after. I came here from Ophelia, and that hasn't changed. However, I'd like to stay with your stall for now and tend to the wounded. So you are, to quote our dear friend Lord Emmett, the man who slew Gareth von Balsar and some half-dozen primals beside. Presence would prove the difference between victory and defeat. Many look to you as a hero and heap great expectations upon your shoulders, but you, like every sign, must decide for yourself. I can say, to be frank, Alfie, this isn't my fight, but I'll do what I must. We can but carry on. For those we have lost, for those we can yet save. Well said indeed. Take care of your store, Krail. Do not hesitate to contact us should you require assistance. Least, I would ask you to remain here by Conrad's side. You should go, or Mhigo will leave without us. I persuade you to join us, or should you wish to give your decision further consideration, Castrum Orient seems the apt place to do it. You need not answer right away. I am sure to convince Mhigo to wait a little longer. So accompanying us, we'll glad to hear it. All set? Excellent, then let us be off. Onwards! On my dog. Oh, it just basically takes me all the way back. You know what? I'll go for it in a minute. I'm gonna see if I can find the other current first. Whee! Should be directly south. Oh, it's actually probably near this other village that I'm probably gonna have to go to soon anyway. Oh, actually, there's another crystal down here. It's probably past whatever this giant wall is. Oh, you know what? I'm probably going to have to capture the bridge first if I want to get to the other area. Yep, I'm going to have to capture the bridge first. Can I jump off this waterfall? No, I can't. Boo. Whee! Woo! Hello, Raban. Come back, comrades. What news? General, has to brief you on the latest developments of the Reach. Human efforts have exceeded expectations. In addition to welcoming many motivated Almigans, our ranks have been bolstered by the arrival of a number of experienced veterans, thanks in large part to the efforts of the Scions. Consequently, we're now able to field half a dozen new units, with more being trained as we speak. Good. I gather Conrad is eager to strike when the iron's hot. So, General, proposal that we begin preparations for a joint operation to capture Castrum Valdonia. Capture Valdonia? That will not be easy. It will, however, be necessary if we're ever to push eastwards toward the capital. There is no profit in delay. It's only a matter of time before the Gleans learn of our plans and summon reinforcements. Alliance hereby accept command's proposal. Tell him to take no chances. Bring every able-bodied Almigan who can wield a weapon. I want Verdonia watched, assess its defenses. Every fortress has weakness, and I want to know this one's. There's an objection, General. Might the Scions join Marshal Tropin? By all means. If that is all, let us be about it. Hello, LSA. Conrad and the General are of one mind, it seems. I only wish I could say the same. This aggressive strategy may well profit us in the end. What losses will we suffer in the meantime? Anyway, we should speak with the Vice Marshal about his reconnaissance mission and see how he'd like to proceed. Ignore my feet on the table. Thanks for volunteering to join me. It should be a fairly straightforward mission, so long as we do not have the ill fortune to run in foul of an Imperial patrol. Comrade destination is beyond the far is beyond the East End, just north of Valdonia. Alright, just making sure there were no blue missions that I missed. I have a robot, a robot, a robot. I have a robot. Oh, it's a Leshy. Oh, maybe the trees are no longer angry at me because I'm now level 66. Let me check. Nope, they're still angry. Trees are still angry. Currents are still to the east. Explosion. Honestly, this place kind of feels like a mix of the Chocobo Forest with the deserts of Ul'dah. Dun 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 dun. Tracer ants. Oof. I swear, this game loves making it giant bugs. Oh, looks like I'm gonna have to start a duty to do this. Which kind of figures, honestly. There we are. So that'll be close enough. Now we can set up for the long watch. Let's say it would be prudent to keep weapons at the ready in the event a passing patrol stumbles upon us, or worse. Upon reconnoitering Castroville, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended that you set aside sufficient time. Again, we just started the expansion. Whatever. I just started streaming a bit ago. We should have plenty of time to get through all the cutscenes.
Excellent. The disposition of the Imperial forces is exactly as expected. I will notify Father.
Oh?
Cannon fire! Where did it come from?
Smoke! There! Is that... Oh, gods, it's Relga's Reach.
What?
It's no use. I think someone's jamming our communications.
How did they find out where we were?
You don't think... Could this be part of a coordinated attack?
Too early to draw conclusions. We must abort the assault and return to the Reach at once.
Did we have a spy or something? What happened?
Forward! Forward! Give them no quarter!
You... At least he's doing okay.
You! Traitor! Kinslayer!
You're no kin of mine!
Oh, fudge. We just started and already he dies? Come on.
it! He'll take you!
Nice. Oh my god, the Emperor, the brother himself is here. I'm sorry, the son.
Well, well. Stand
Zenos.
aside, pilots. This one has promise.
Have a care, my lord. She's not like the others.
No, she's not.
Do not disappoint me, girl, or I will kill you.
Not again, Rose.
7 hells. It's him. It's Zenos.
The Viceroy? Oh, you are a dead man! Ah!
Oh, jeez, he is strong.
So spirited, and yet so empty.
Oh, shut up. Thank you, Yusuf.
Ah, a magical barrier. Alas, it will not save you.
Uh-oh. Oh, for fudge's sake.
Yashoda!
I swear, if she's dead, I'm gonna be so upset.
Hold the line!
I'm assuming he's knocked unconscious now. I swear, I'm going for 10 minutes.
Cryle!
Alphino!
We saw the smoke and thought we heard explosions.
The Imperials were all over us before we realized what was happening. No one knew where to run or what to do. Lise and Master Kemp rallied the guards and bought us enough time to get some of the wounded to safety, but I haven't...
Confound it! If we lose the Reach, this will all have been for naught.
Just send me in there. I can kick all their butts.
Arenvold, can you escort these people to the wall? Aye, sir. Our place is at the Reach. We must offer such aid and succor as we are able. Saving lives is now our paramount concern.
Agreed.
If we can hold back the Imperials until Father sends reinforcements, we may yet turn the tide.
Well then, hurry up and run.
I'll
Stop
join
standing
you.
around.
I've done all I can for these people, and you'll be crying out for a healer in there.
Alright, will do.
I fear you're right. Come, there is no time to lose.
Agreed, so let's stop standing and run. Walk and talk. Duty commence. Killing everyone. Obsidian carbuncle. Ooh.
It's all over now!
Come and get me, guys. I'm a distraction. stop them while there's someone left to save. Spread the word. We should keep moving. Stragglers. Nice. Save lives. Defend everybody. I just went around helping everybody. Now this happens. These people had surrendered. Yeah, that figures. Wolf. Kick you in the face. Tuck Lisa and the others deeper inside. You got... There they are, we're not too late.
Rebels gone!
My stomach chose the wrong time to start acting up. Oh, it's the lady. Goodness, 7 health, how are you? Warrior of Light, jerk! Bonk! Go here, go heal yourself.
What took you so long?
Sorry. Can only run so fast, and I can't fly currently.
Buffalo, I need your help.
Alright, both of them are still doing okay, it seems.
My lord, the prisoners!
See to your men, Pylus.
Sup, jerk.
As you command, my lord.
I think he wants to fight me personally.
Your friends were a disappointment. But you will entertain me, will you not?
I'm gonna kick you in the balls is what I'm gonna do. It'd actually be kind of, I don't know, funny, but it'd be odd if this actually was a Force Lost fight. Actually, you know what? It might be, because he's taking no damage.
Be gone!
Ow! Even Father could do that.
Give me something to remember.
Oh yeah, this is most definitely, I think, a Force Lost fight. Better, but lacking nevertheless. Actually, given how I'm a tank, I'm guessing I actually could potentially beat him. Oh, maybe not. I'm gonna stand here and only take damage from one. Thunderous Force. Still, I'm gonna kick you in the balls at least. I don't plan to, but... Good. And now. I survived that though, so this is actually, I think, the first time the game has given me a Force Lost fight. Oh boy. Ow! This is actually the first time that someone's actually kicked my butt, I think. Oh, what the? The sword broke?
Pathetic.
Seven hells.
You can't do it, buddy.
Shall we give chase, General? Nay. There has been enough death this day. See to the wounded. Aye, sir.
I'm guessing this is what's supposed to happen if you fight the end of the campaign boss at the start of the campaign, but you know. Yeah, I'm alright. It's just... I think my pride may have taken a knock.
There's no ordinary foe could best the likes of you.
I know, yeah. I mean, he knocked out both of my aides, or both my companions in one hit immediately. Anything I can do to help them out? I can change to White Mage.
Don't you die on me, Ashola! Hold on!
Don't worry, it's going to be all right. Alphino, Master Kemp is all yours.
Yeah. At least this time it wasn't like a massive spear of light through the chest. Still, poor your stole.
just stand there gawping. Hold her down while I work.
Okay.
The worst is past, but without the proper facilities, I can do no more.
Master Kemp too would be better served in the infirmary. Let us take them there without delay.
Give us a hand, would you, Lise? Of course.
Alright, pick him
I
up,
know
carry
you must be
him.
exhausted, but there will be others who need our help. Leave these two to us and look to the other wounded.
Stoic nod. What was even the point of all of this? They came in, attacked, but then just left? Well, Aura, you saved lives no matter what happens, remember that. Now, we'll do what we can for the wounded. Every minute counts. Should I change to my healing class? See to the wounded Aura. If they live, help them. If not, move on. Such is the way of war, I guess. Wilfred lies motionless, having breathed his last. Conscience fish a small charm which you take for safekeeping. It's already cold when I got to him. There's not what to do. The charm must be important. Best take it to Conrad. Music's so somber now. Wait, is this her? Is this the lady is playing the whole time? Basically kick our butts, and then basically kind of taunt us, and then force us to try and move forward. Reckoning, mark my words. Why would they come in just to leave? No, my friend. This is... He's dead, isn't he? Manfred was a warrior, always thinking about others before himself. Once had an Imperial patrol chase him nigh on 20 miles so that his wounded would have time to escape. His comrades loved him for that, of course. That only made him worry more. Do you know that he sent his men in Quartermill away because he thought they were fighting for him and not the cause? Aye, well, he did. The only life he was willing to risk was his own, you see. He's exactly the kind of man should be a leader. The kind of man who deserves to survive, not an old fool who's all used up. There's no logic to it, Master Kemp. There never is. Who stands, who falls in the heat of battle, we can but do our best as he did. Manfred will be sore missed, aye, but because of his sacrifice, many now live who otherwise would not, and they need us now more than ever. Aye, that they do. Forgive me. I had high hopes for him, is all. I can understand that. Defeat was no near thing. It was total humiliation. We were powerless to withstand our enemy's assault. We can't afford to dwell on our own failure. As often I've said, it is those who survived whom we must think of now. Our reach is no longer safe. The Imperials may have withdrawn, but they could return at any time to finish what they've begun. We dare not remain here. Those who are not fit to make the journey to Castrum Orient will need to be taken by chocobo carriers. Agreed? Agreed. Good. To oversee preparations. Carriages. In the meantime, I would have you scour the infirmary for any supplies that might prove useful during the journey. Give me, but it doesn't imperative that I continue preparing medicines for the wounded. If you desire treatment, as we see elsewhere. In that case, you are free to search the Barbara and take that which you require, but not have people dying en route. I would assist you, but this process demands my undivided attention. I honestly thought this was going to be our like headquarters for most of the campaign, but it's like, oh no, we have to get out of here now because it's not safe, and it's just like, Sir, Marshal Tupin said you might have something for me. Yes, I have some medical supplies for you. Softly praise, you should put the driver's heart at ease. Tell the Vice Marshal we await his orders. So the others are safely strapped in. Don't worry, I'll be here side the entire time. Thank you, Cryo. I'll walk alongside, then need protect in case Goliaths try anything. You're injured too, aren't you? Shouldn't it be in one of the carriages? Not so far that I can't take the trip on my own. Besides, there is still work to be done here. I'll see you at the wall when it's finished. As you wish. Let us set forth at once. We shall move as quickly as our comrades' health allows. To Castor Maureen's. Good many of my men, I can't thank you enough for that. In fact, in my hands, our forces were decimated. In this state, we will not be mounting an assault on Castrum, Ladonia, or anywhere else. We need to be honest with ourselves about our prospect, but first we need to put our affairs in order here. Afterwards, I'll join you at Castor Maureen's. Sure, we'll go and speak with General Alden. Music here is so much more somber now. Given how this place was actually shown in the trailer for Stormblood, I'm surprised everything went so bad so fast. Pippin has already departed with the wounded, has he? Good. We have completed our search of the region surrounding area. As far as I can tell, Zenos and his men returned straight away to Spectula in Paradise after quitting the place. Between he lost interest in us. Brings in the more troubling question of all. Not how he found us, but why he chose to spare our lives having done so. In war, you kill or capture your enemy. You don't leave him to fight another day. Only a fool will turn his back and walk away, but Zenos is no fool. Whatever his motive, this is neither the time nor place to think upon it. I'll leave a token force to watch over the Reach. The rest will fall back to Castor Maureen's, and we'll discuss the path forward there. Makes sense. Alright, back to square one, I guess. Well, not fully, but you know. Krau's with Pistola. She hasn't woken up yet, but Krau says she's through the worst. Given the severity of her wounds, we could have hoped for no more. Let's pray she makes a full recovery. Lost a lot of good people, didn't we? Saw it happen. The Skull's commander cut down Manfred a single blow, and that was it. Everything he fought for, all his hopes and dreams of the future, gone in an instant. Do you know what the worst part? It wasn't the Galilean who did it. It was an Ala Mhigo. God, tell me if I ever... No. Not now. Not while the general's waiting. Oh, Lise.
Were it not for the swift actions of the Scions and the Alliance, many more would have died. You risked your lives to save ours, and for that we thank you.
No problem at all, my friend.
There is no need for thanks. We are allies, are we not?
Yes, we are.
Aye, just so. Let us not dwell on this tragedy, but look to the future.
Mm-hmm.
The future? I'm sorry, General, but there is no future for us. We've lost too many. Gods, I can still see Mefrid with that woman standing over him. They've ripped the heart out of us, General. They've broken us. Our fight is over.
Not yet, it's not.
Master Kemp, please.
I'll always
my
hate
fight,
them
isn't
with
it?
every fiber of my being. For what they took from us then and now. Our homeland, our freedom, our bloody children.
You mean the Skulls? The youths who fight for Zenos?
Grania Lupi, the Black Wolf's legacy and our shame. A unit made up of children born to Ala Mhigan dignitaries who came of age during the occupation.
Oh, yeesh.
Sons and daughters of Gia Abania, raised to be proud citizens of the Empire, with all the rights and responsibilities that entails.
That's just... Oi.
It'd be easy to curse them and call them traitors. But they're our children. Our flesh and blood. If the only way to forge the future we want is to cut down our own, then...
Mm-hmm.
Then what was it all for?
Nago?
Nego.
What will you say to the families of the fallen? To the mothers, and the widows, and the orphans? Will you tell them it was all for nothing?
Listen to the girl. We dare not suffer our comrades' sacrifices to have been in vain. Now is the time to steel our resolve and press on, painful though it may be.
Yeah.
And when Zenos comes back with his army, what then? This isn't the first time, you know. You'll be hard-pressed to find men brave or stupid enough to face him again.
I'll fight him again.
I still can't believe how strong he was. He humiliated us back there. The Warrior of Light included. Gods help us if he's next in line to the Garlean throne.
Mm-hmm.
Loath though I am to say it, we should not be surprised. Before succeeding Van Baelsar in Ala Mhigo, Zenos led the Imperial army to Doma, where he crushed the rebellion utterly.
Oh, that was him? Ah,
As a matter of
jeez.
fact, Doma remains in his charge to this day. Suffice it to say, Varus' heir is a peerless warrior and an accomplished general. The question is, how are we to contend with such a foe?
Oh, let's go reach out to Doma. They take the fight to Doma.
Interesting. You are suggesting we kindle the flames of revolution in Doma once more and force Zenos to fight a war on two fronts?
Yeah, that'll work.
For that, there would need to be someone left to fight on this front by the time you got back. Look, I'll not deny the plan as promised. And I feel for our brothers and sisters in Doma, truly I do. But I fear we lack the strength to see it through.
Have faith in your people, Master Kemp. Them and the Scions. Hold fast, rebuild. And when all is in place, we shall defeat Zenos together.
If you're going to Doma, I'm coming too. I want to help our friends there. And make sure nothing like this ever happens again.
Let's do it.
Give us the time we need, and we will give you something far greater.
Ooh.
Very well. For all you have done for us, we will fight on. But be swift, comrades. Ala Mhigo has suffered enough.
Agreed. I'll do all I can. Alright, and before I complete this quest, I'm actually going to take a brief break because I really got to go bathroom, so I will be back hopefully in only a few minutes. We'll see. I'll be right back. Okie dokie, everybody, I am back. Apologize for slightly extended delay compared to normal. Biology does not take voicemail, unfortunately. We can complete this quest and then get ready, I guess, to go to Doma. Signs and have not the strength to topple a provincial government here or anywhere else. And I am quite certain the same can be said for the Doman Liberation Front. Nevertheless, we can but go and assess the situation for ourselves and see what can be done. Lest you doubt what good you can accomplish, I would remind you that my grandfather and his 12 disciples once journeyed these lands to save Azoria and her people from certain doom. Brave souls with an impossible task, and Azoria lives on. Our present mission may not be as monumental in scope, but it is no less important to the multitudes whom we would free from Imperial opposition, who we will free. Oh, but first, a quest involving a current. The Hidden Truth. Moment, if you would. The Alliance has seen fit to charge the 12 out of overseeing the occupation of Castrum Orums for the interim. As an adventurer, I realize it is your wont to attend to matters both great and small in the corners of the realm. I should go without saying that you must uphold obligations to Twin Adder and the Zorian Alliance. Thus, I would ask you to aid in reconnaissance missions here in the fringes. Pray speak with Lieutenant Moloch when you are ready to receive briefing. She will be overseeing the operation. Okay, so this basically is like, hey, even though you're an adventurer, you are still part of the Grand Company, so we kind of need your help here. I bet this one changes depending on which one you're a part of. It is our Sentry, the Griffin's Bane himself. Defeated Griffin atop Belser's wall, bringing his plans of conquest to a shuddering halt, and making no other title that happy with your prowess. But no one else seems to think so. Enough about that. What brings you Griffin's Bane here to Castrum Orums? Our bookstores requested you to assist my investigation. Such an honor. Do best not to disappoint you. Mariners. Ala Mhigo, military records officer at your service, cannot offer much in the way of combat, but should you have inquired regarding historical matters, you need only ask. I praise you for current situation. Shortly after taking control of Castrum Orums, you discovered a number of confidential documents left behind by the Galileans, prisoner records dating back to the beginning of the Almegan occupation. As you might have guessed, a great many were conscripted and sent away to subjugate new territories. A surprisingly large number were executed as a reminder of what could happen should any step out of line. What we weren't expecting, however, was the number of prisoners listed as simply whereabouts unknown. We thought perhaps they met some ill fortune during their imprisonment, or even escaped. We find no other documents suggest what became of them. Be they living or deceased, it is now our duty to find them, not only for our records, mind you, but for the loved ones as well. They deserve peace of mind knowing what happened here. Whether that this were a recent incident, though, it was no easy task to ascertain the whereabouts after 20 years, but I believe I know might begin our investigation. The Needham have called these lands home long before the Almegans came to settle here. Select would have it the resistance has established cordial relations with the people. Perhaps they remember something that happened all those years ago. Ah, the Snake Ladies. Prisoners captured 20 years ago. Yes, I remember when the Galileans gained a foothold here. They turned any and everyone. Striders, it matters not. Most were forced to serve in the military, dispatched to other lands from which they never to return. Mistaken, the prisoners' remains were taken to a small village to the south. Not to say what transpired there, but the settlement was heavily guarded. I fear the worst for them. The settlement to the south, well, that would have to be Bittermill. I recall records of the residents seeking asylum in Gardena when Galileans first arrived. The place was all but razed to the ground. Let's begin a search there. Perhaps something of value still remains in the rubble. Oh, jeez. Town that was just razed to the ground? That's dramatic. Then again, it's the Galileans, so... Oh, the tree still doesn't like me. I'll just gonna slowly plod along on my poison dragon. Until another evil tree decides that it wants a piece of me. Mountain Grizzly. What are Ian's doing here? Hope you want to leave. Get them! Startled soldier. Kick you in the face! Let me help you. Goodness, that's smarts. That's such a goal return to combat training. The no amount of training would make me match for renowned Griffin's Bane. That's magnificent display. Sports were certainly lasting as I could find here in these abandoned, otherwise forgotten buildings. Managed to catch them unawares, but I'm quite certain this investigation could have ended poorly had you not arrived. Still, I find it quite curious. By all rights, Galarians should be too busy contending with the resistance to waste time in a place like this. What are they doing here? Afraid their search for answers only raise more questions. If we're to make any sense of this, we must search the place from top to bottom after it returns to my chest. Slow meditation. Do. That is actually an interesting... Oh! More current. Oh no, it's just blue. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Why not? Sorry to keep you waiting. No place for a bookworm of kind. Let's encounter enough skin to search. We're up. Hopefully there's some trace of the prisoners left here. Dun. A locked door! Clouding stench of rotting debris fills nostrils, uncertain where the odor is coming from. Footprint. Some of them appear to be fresh. The soldiers, perhaps? Someone found the cutscene. Oh. Deserted house! Much too clean to have been abandoned for 20 years. I hope she didn't get herself into trouble again. There she is. Thank goodness. Found someone while expecting counseling. Seems unwell. No, definitely not. Certainly not. Yes, they're quite fine. But what of you? A little girl dressed in strange clothing. It's quite strange. Quite strange. What? Yes, I forgot how I look. I'm a ranking officer of the Order of the Twin Adder. Thank you very much. Now, who are you and what business do you have here? Who? Yes, who? An excellent question. Who are you? But who are we? Yes, we would very much like to know. Very much. Very much. Do you remember? Or is there anything you can remember? Remember! Yes, something about this place. Something familiar, quite familiar. Something hunch from mine looks he's not from this place. Considering he's Elza, he's likely a Garlean escaped. A Gardenian escaped from the Garleans, or perhaps he could be one of the missing prisoners. It would certainly explain the Garlean soldiers from before. Take him back for questioning. Maybe when they come back with us, at the very least, we'll be more comfortable than these dilapidated houses, and maybe able to help you recover your memory. Memories, sweet memories. Yes, very much. Like that, very much, very much. Alright then, let's return to Custer Morns. Robbie and Commander likely wish to meet you. Suppose it can't be helped. The derpy music does not inspire confidence, let me say. Angry plants. Why do all the plants in this place hate me? It's one of the missing prisoners, they say, with such wild claims from within a muckup. If you corroborate the report, perhaps more investigation. Until further notice, you stay under protection of the Zoran Alliance. Sure, with all due respect, you can't just... This man hot me on a warm bed. He said a bit of rest. We'll see what he knows about Bittermill and the Guardians. It should not be long before we reach a resolution to all this. You're free to wait here until she finishes questioning our new detainees. This quest is still blue, so I'm gonna do it. Alright, Lieutenant must finish questioning him. Let's go and see what, if anything, she's learned. Finished the question. Fortunately, he recalls absolutely nothing of his past. The only thing he's certain is that he escaped their captivity. But if he really is one of the missing prisoners, does Bittermill fit into all this? We reached an impasse. It's not like we can ask our Allians what they were doing. Yes, we can! To escape this earlier, must know something. To have been prowling about the area, he has to be taken into custody. Come on, we must speak with certain Brookstone, about assembling a search party. Yeah. Want to capture the soldier you encountered? Well, you shouldn't have already dispatched a reconnaissance team. After reading the report, I thought it prudent he be apprehended immediately. However, there lies the rub. In fact, the manpower is sufficient to only survey the area. In fact, I was just deliberating who I could send over to make a sweep of Orwin's stash. No, there's no need for that, sir. Orwin and I will go. I realize it may not be ideal for a scout to assist in this, but we have to find them. Alright, off we go. Be a frog. Whee! Alright, I have a bad feeling about this place. Yeah, why'd you walk in ahead of me? Ugh. No one can just walk with me. Oh, a wounded Imperial. Found him, Mara. We really found him. What are you? Ugh. Wounds. If it's not true, soon he won't be telling anyone anything. You bleed out of the left undetected. Go and tell Sergeant Marshall we found him and needs medical assistance before he can be moved. On it. Avoid the evil plant. China, well, no sign of the soldier. Found in the stash? Say no more. So we found the statue. Repeat, found an orange statue. She's very wounded and in need of a medical attention. So what question we finally get to the bottom of this bitter mill business. The honest truth. Should be back by now. Go and see if you can find them. I want to know what they were doing. Pumpkin! Candy! But we managed to bring him back safely, not a minute too soon. Speaking of him after returning, but the heroes won't permit anyone to see him until he's settled and the bleed stopped. Imagine won't be at the wait very long. I wait. Dramatically, and with purpose, I stand in place. Seems he's very fit to speak. So you'd be grateful, but I'd like to remind you that you likely would be standing here if we hadn't found you in the cave. I'll start talking. What were you doing at Bittermill? We were looking for someone, an escapee from one of our facilities. He lost his memory and was otherwise mentally unstable, so we knew he couldn't have gotten far. I believe the man you're speaking of is already in our custody. We found him seeking shelter in Bittermill. He claims you captured him, though we cannot recall where. He returned to Bittermill after all. I guess the past came back to haunt him, even if he can't remember it. Listen, my superiors are not like to show you any leniency. If you tell me everything you know, I'll do all my power to see that life is spared. If you have a deal. Miss, I may be dressed in a uniform, but you mistake to believe I owe the Gwydians any allegiance. I will gladly tell you. 20 years ago, a group of prisoners was relocated to Bittermill to assist in the Gwydians' more unorthodox experiments. They wanted to create a new chemical weapon, one that would leave buildings untouched while killing any and everyone came in contact with. Black Rose, I believe it's called. Oh my god, that's horrible. They were trying to invent like mustard gas or something. Agreed. That's intention was to drive back Azorian forces without wasting any of their own on the front lines. Of course, they wouldn't know if it really worked without willing volunteers. What better place than a village long since abandoned by its people? Not a single prisoner survived. The test proved a resounding success. It was only a matter of time before Black Rose was deployed, or so they thought. To the surprise of many, the project was shut down before Black Rose could even be used. The order came from the goddess of the 14th Imperial Legion and interim leader of the Amigan Province, Garrus von Balsar. The Black Wolf would not allow a senseless murdering of Azorian people. He saw them as future subjects of the Empire to be ruled, not savages to be slaughtered. Everything was to be destroyed, but the man behind the project would not see his work wasted and ran off with the last remaining samples of the Black Rose. He was promptly apprehended, but he'd already hidden away his work. They used every heinous tool at their disposal to make him talk, yet he would not, or rather could not, tell them where he hid it. The doctor had already gone mad and couldn't remember a thing. He could only assume one of his experiments went wrong and ruined his mind in the process. That means the man we found earlier, that's him. Grimoires, former head of the research of the 14th Imperial Legion. Honestly, I never thought Garrus von Ballas would, or whatever his name, however you say his name, would actually be the sensible one and say, no, we're not just going to use basically mustard gas to murder everybody. We have people that can become our subjects. We're not just going to do mass murder. To think he would be a voice of reason of all people. You're a mess of a man with the scientists and services going in. We've heard enough. Thank you for your cooperation. What do you think, Or? Part of me wants to believe it isn't true. We've seen no reason why it would lie to us. There must be some way to substantiate his story. If the entirety of Bittermill was to be used for experiments, it would be no easy feat to do away with evidence in such a massive operation. There would be some lingering traces of the work, and if they couldn't dispose of it, the only option would be to bury it. Or we have to go back to Bittermill. What is going on out here? You know what? Brief diversion to take care of some bears. Drawn from their dens by the ripe odor of the joint alliances with trains, the mountain grizzlies are attacking. I swear, some of the Fate, like, dialogue is just so goofy. Defeat the bears, defeat the bears, defeat the bears. Oh, the trenches will free lives, man. Let's see. These guys are only level 55. Actually, the bears are only level 57. Surprise. There. I'm so glad I moved this move to a better spot. Boom, there we go. Fate completed, and I got a bonus. Yes, go back up into the mountains and stop harassing the soldiers. Whee! Oh, someone's fishing. A magical glowing fishing rod. Oh god, another bear. Split up, there has to be something here. I'm not leaving until we find it. Over here, maybe. Maybe it's behind the house. Oh, barren soil. There's nothing buried here. Then why can I interact with it again? Oh, well, I'll take a nap while I think about it. one seems to be taking longer, so maybe there is something here. No, there's not. Okay, so each of these houses had a barren soil patch. Let me check around this house. Maybe something around the back. Yes! Small metal container, though. You probably shouldn't touch it. Want to know what you found. Found something? Could it be the missing sample of the Black Rose? We was telling the truth after all. There's no time to be sentimental nor hasty. Any mishaps handling the container proved disastrous. Let's report back to the marshal. Yeah, let's go back and not poke the evil container of death. Reporting, sir. Discovered the identity of the man we thought was one of the prisoners. He is Romeus, former chief researcher of the 14th Legion, who oversaw the manufacturing of a chemical weapon known as Black Rose. The thorough story of Blitterman only discovered what we believe may be a sample of the weapon. We request assistance in retrieving it. Attention, this is Brookstone. A container we believe containing a Galilean chemical weapon has been discovered in Bittermill. We should get out there and retrieve it immediately. For missing prisoners, they were used as test subjects for the Black Rose. There are no survivors. Don't believe we should allow the risk of such a weapon falling into the wrong hands. I agree, Lieutenant. Our weapon has been safely moved to a secure location. Rest assured it will see to its disposal. As for Romeus, his fate resides with the Council. Considering the weight of his crimes, his punishment will be quite severe. Man was pretty, the man, but memories or no, his crimes can't be excused. Lieutenant Sentry, you've done well today. I'm not sure both were tired. Go and rest. You've earned it. Actually, I think I'll be heading back to to write up our report. The events of Bittermill need to be recorded, and this might prevent such atrocities from happening again. Which could accompany a while longer, but I'm sure the Great Griffin's bane is needed elsewhere. Thank you for all your help. Look forward to adding new feats of daring to our record someday. You know what? Ring of Healing. Dun 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 dun. Meanwhile, the guy back there just pulling a goblet and squatting for no particular reason. Still, that was quite the story from a blue quest. Alright, let's continue with Alice. Logistics of journey to the Far East. Where man goes one, there is life, and where there is life, there is cause to hope. Your father believed that, and so do I. Before we can forge ties with our friends in the Far East, we must first find a way to reach them. Lothar is not exactly over the river and through the woods. To grandmother's house we go! One step ahead of you, dear sister, or rather, Tetaru is. Before we can discuss that, there's another issue I wish to address. Which is, like if we can all make this journey together, someone will need to remain to serve as a liaison to the Alliance and Resistance during the critical period. Moreover, store can't be left unattended. Then I should obviously remain. Very well, issue addressed. You know, Alphanod, it would be quicker if you just ask and it would have been quicker to just ask and markedly less patronizing. Yes, I suppose, would you like to look after your stall and provide support to Enervale and the others? Yes, Alphanod, I would. You see, that wasn't so hard, was it? Enjoy your trip, and don't you dare return with a gift. Aw, but I like gifts. Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. Right then, sister, Aura, Light, Lise, gather your things. We are for Limsola Minsa. To the city of boats and Madame Blowfish. Request accepted. Lies, damn lies, and pirates. I love that quest name. And pirates. Alright, where are we going? Okay, Aft Castle. The Adventurers Guild up to here. Woo! Passengers should be here any moment with our ship's captain. So we're going by sea after all. Is Merweb lending us our pick of the Crimson Fleet? Not exactly. You are right, inasmuch as we were traveling by sea. Regrettably, it is not so feasible for an airship to travel such distance without possibly large fuel reserves, to say nothing of the inevitability of running afoul of Empire's aerial defenses. But then it is equally infeasible to sail in a Zorian Alliance vessel halfway around the world without the Empire taking notice. Please, that's only one other option. Speak of the devil. I keep waiting. May I present Captain Calvin of the Kraken's Arms. Kraken's Arms? Oh, pirates. Kraken's Arms! Don't tell me you made a deal with pirates! Reading the citation signs, I take it from your comrade's tone that you are no longer wish to proceed with our proposed agreement. Not at all, Captain. Pray forgive my sister her outbursts. She's ever been one to speak her mind. I, on the other hand, am the very soul of discretion, as well respected patronage would attest, from the offices of the Admiral to the High House of Ishmael. But where was I? Oh yes, the science examined on do indeed still wish to employ their services. However, it is importantly aware of certain extenuating circumstances. Intent on securing passage to the Far East, you came to us, knowing us to be the proud purveyors of said region's finest spices, which you steal from God-fearing merchants out on the high seas. Whatever privateering the Kraken's army may or may not engage in is strictly within the limits of the law as set forth by the indefatigable keeper of the peace. More to the point, we are pragmatists. I see considerable risk in aiding your cause and negligible profit. Oh, Tatru! Well, one thing the Empton has a point. The fire seas can be extremely treacherous, and a poor unfortunate soul has to come to grief out there in the waves. Well, when we were in Ishgard, I heard a tragic tale of how the heir to House Dernville vanished at sea. Even now, nearly 20 years later, the poor Count remains convinced that his son still lives and would pay the Sultan's ransom for news of his whereabouts. Tataru speaks pirate! Truly a tragedy for ages, and a testament to the misfortunes that may befall us should we act without due consideration. So long as you prepare to abide by capricious whims of fate, I'm willing to oblige you this once. Said, in light of recent rebellion, I trust you understand I cannot deliver you to Doma itself. I can take you only as far as Gugain in Hingashi. Where I time to procure sufficient provisions and make ready for departure, I humbly suggest you do the same. Tataru speaks pirate. The rest of us are just sort of like, we have no idea what to do with this. Well, as our Tataru past cavorting and carping at the Forgotten Nights seem rather well spent, do they not? Yes, they do. That said, I intend to press the point more obliquely, and there was something disconcerting about the pleasure Tataru trying to make the Captain Paladin squirm. So say we heed the captain's advice and attend our own preparations while they ready us for departure. We'll procure supplies. As I say, I should be grateful if you try to brief your engager on the developments. I also wish to review the relevant safety procedures in the event of an emergency at sea. How very prudent of you. Very well, I shall go and speak with him. What of Aura and Lise? I would like the two of you to return to Revenant's Tunnel and speak with Doma and allies. I fear we know too little of their homeland, and any information they can provide would be most welcome. When we have completed our respective tasks, we will reconvene here at the ferry docks. Agreed? Agreed. Sounds like a plan. Let's go, Aura. Don't worry, Gigi and I have got this. Hello, Lise. Well, here we are. We need to talk to lots of people, so I think we should split up. Let's run the House of Splendors. You take Rising Stones. We'll meet here. Got it? Got it. It brings you to the toll this eve. What? You are for Doma? Heavens, you sires have shown us naught but kindness, but never in my wildest dreams imagined you would fight for our homeland. 25 years we suffered under the tyranny, now we spied an opportunity. The Emperor dead. Government in chaos. It seemed time was ripe. Before its banners we gathered and fought to reclaim our nation. When Zenos arrived, the 12th Legion was over in an instant. I know, because you have something to ask. You go and join Yurgi and Gotisk in the fight fills me with such joy. Off with my exuberance, you require information. Yes, we of the Nego clan have served Doma faithfully for generations. Ancestors helped us into Doma Castle even. Now it is home to Imperial's Viceroy Witch and her host of men in Magitech. Okay, so there's some lady there. To think that was once the shining symbol of our heritage and the seat of dear Lord Kine has become a den for Galean dogs. Shall we plan to travel to Doma? I do not want to say it, forgive me. I shall aid you to the best of my ability. Beautiful land nestled on the eastern coast of Orthard, although along the banks of the One River, our nation thrived, proud and free, until Galeans came 25 years ago. The river was our lifeblood, free to travel and fish, but travel soon restricted, and now the river belongs to none. Okay. Oh. Okay, she's outside. The older nobles I spoke with tried to teach me about the forest customs and importance of formality and politeness. I think Azorians can be just as stiff and stuffy as everyone, especially his guardians. But anyway, did you know they eat with sticks? It was all that they had. That it wasn't all that hard apparently, or at least that's what they thought until they told me I was holding them wrong. And then when I spoke with the younger Domans, they just rolled their eyes and told me it was just a little stupid old Wow, you learned what sounds like a lot more useful. If someone invites us to dinner, of course, I hope they do. You know what, why not? Oh, new pants. Yeah. Sorry about that, my stomach was upset for a second. Alright, let's go. Not without incident, of course. Right, no point in waiting around here, is there? Should head back to Libs Lomitza. Often said to meet at the ferry docks, I think. Okay, so it's just like when I'm going fishing. Bing! Blong! Yep, over to the Arcanist Guild. Away! Turned archers to learn much from our friends at Revenant's Toll. Eager to hear all, though we can wait until we've left the port. We will have enough time to talk on our journey. Especially our friends have completed preparations. Assuming you have completed yours, we may inform deckhands are ready to depart. The ship is called the Misery. Really? Angel, you're home. I know.
Guess what?
What?
It's cold.
Really? I would have never guessed.
That's where it goes. I was about to ask you on Thursday. The answer is yes. Yes, you did.
If I what today?
If you went outside. The answer
Yes.
is yes, you did. Then I had to touch this moment.
Yes.
Hello.
And I'm also streaming a little bit.
Hello, internet. Oh, look at you. Oh, you're going on the ship. You're going on a ship. The Misery.
Yes, we hired pirates to take us to Doma because the emperor's son of the Garleans found the secret base, and I had my first forced lost fight of the main story campaign.
Oh.
I'm assuming like he's sort of like, you know, the last one we're gonna have to fight as part of the expansion, and so the fact that I fought him when I haven't even gotten the ability to fly in one of the regions yet.
Yeah.
He honestly, like, he kicked my butt so hard his sword broke.
That's almost embarrassing for him. Well,
Yes.
How did you get out of that?
He basically came, killed a bunch of people, and then just left.
Okay.
He seemed as it's like there's like I'm disappointed. It's like no one here can entertain me, and then
I was
left.
thinking because the last when I'm remembering your force lost fight in 16, and in that case Jill had to basically like free the whole wall while Joshua pulled you out of there.
No, he apparently got tired of the fact that I couldn't stand up to him. Although when Raban came up and asked if I was alright, I was just there. It's like my pride's taking a hit, but I'm alright.
Yeah, right.
To be fair, I don't think that outside of cutscenes, I don't think the game has ever actually had me do a forced lost fight.
Yeah, I think you're right.
The only thing that I think comes to mind is the very end of A Realm Reborn, when I'm fighting the possessed Thancred, and I had to try and destroy the dark orbs. I couldn't, and then was instantly killed, only to be revived by my crystals and then kick his ass. But that didn't have like the same impact, I guess, because it's like it was technically a forced loss, but then it was just sort of like the midway point of the battle. This, it literally ended the battle. I didn't like die, I still had enough health, but it still ended the battle and just showed me basically getting my ass kicked, and it's sort of like, well, this is I guess what happens when you try and fight the expansion's boss like only 2 hours into the expansion.
Right, I know.
So now, in order to try and help address the issue, because the resistance in Ala Mhigo is basically kind of very much on the back foot now, we're going to try and go to Doma to see if we can reignite a resistance over there to basically force the Empire to fight on two fronts.
Okay. That's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I have a present for you.
Oh, what'd you get me?
So, the Shady Wood Farm has like a cute little market area?
Yeah. Is that popcorn?
It's kettle corn.
Oh. What kind or flavor? Just normal kettle corn?
Yeah, just normal kettle corn.
Okay.
Also, I was trying to think I'm pretty sure it likes kettle corn. Decided on it.
Ooh, can you put that on? Can you put that over my placemat?
Mm-hmm.
Thank
I also
you.
got something for us to share. So they look good. They're Ritz Bits crackers.
If you want to open those and eat those now, I will gladly take my own.
I will. I'm not going to because I just had some more.
Okay.
So you're free to have yours when you want. One of those is for me.
Okay. I might have it later.
Okay.
For now, I'm going to board the Misery and make my way over to Doma.
Wonderful. Okay. Ship.
Yeah.
Sit here for just a second. Let's watch the cutscene. And then
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a shower because I smell like campfire.
Yep, no rush at all. And also, I can kind of smell it too.
Yeah.
Hello, Yarganger.
12 be praised. Full sure was I that I had come too late.
What's up?
Urianger. Tell me you haven't come
Sorry,
all this way
Urianger.
just to see us off.
I haven't, so
My
good
lady.
luck.
Ere you quit these shores for eastern climes, I wished to share some words of seeming import.
It is very fancy speaking.
Look ye where the sun doth rise. See crimson embers, darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall. See azure lost amidst the squall.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So.
I think it's sort of like I think that it sounds like the sailor thing. You know, it's like certain colors during sunrise or sunset can kind of implicate certain weather occurrences.
Yeah, like I think it's red in the morning, sailors take warning. Red at night, sailors delight.
Yes.
Okay. Ask me why I remember that.
Well, that sounds suitably foreboding. I presume.
Oh, Alice.
Of far eastern origin,
Hi, Rose.
It is mine earnest hope that this ancient wisdom may serve to guide you on your journey. For
no problem, Rose. I had to jump off to go to the toilet too earlier.
My knowing.
I'm gonna go in a few minutes. Just a toilet town. Toilet town over here.
Yep.
A parting gift befitting your roundabout ways. Thank you.
That's fair point.
I have more than
hopefully our ship doesn't sink and we have to wash up ashore on the middle of Doma.
Alright, that'd be our... Dude, what if that actually does happen though?
Oh!
Look, it looks like a unicorn.
Can I get a copy of that? That's so cool!
It looks like a unicorn sword. Look at it, just glows.
Beautiful. Is it for me?
Where can I get a copy of that sword? Oh, now she's a red mage.
Your blade taxeth you greatly in the wielding. Not so this rapier, which shall serve you just as well against all but the most formidable foe.
I think I remember that. I think I remember, at least for Alphanaut, I remember hearing that at some point he does get his own, like, magical class. It's sort of like based off of what he does in the story. So it's nice to see her actually becoming a red mage now.
Yeah,
maybe I should start that next time.
Hey, that's why she has the. That's why
It
she has the
feels
red
as though
ribbon
it's
in her
attuned to my ether.
Maybe.
I shall treasure it.
Aww.
Still, that sword is cool as heck. I want a copy.
Say your farewells, for the moment of our parting draws nigh. A fair wind blows, and I mean to follow it.
All right, will do, Mr. Pirate, sir. Or Mr. Legal Pirate, sir.
And take care.
Yes. Yes. From what I understand, he follows sort of like the legal rules. It's like you can be a pirate, but only against the Garleans and all their nonsense.
Fair enough. Yes, please give her regards to Thancred. Please do not leave that boy alone. I still get worried. When he's alone.
He was alone for the entirety of Heaven's Ward, so...
Yeah, and you know what? I was worried. I mean, look, I feel like it's less likely that he's going to run into trouble now. I feel like he had his piece.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean that it's just like, dude. Christmas is going to be kind of quiet for us, mostly. I'm hoping to go see my aunt and my grandma next weekend, and we're just going to be having it with my family, and his family's coming down from New York. My sister's going to be coming down. New Year's, we haven't gotten that far.
Nope.
Do you have any plans for us? Hey, dude. How you doing? Ooh.
This is how it showed us going to Amigo, too.
This is a fun loading screen.
Beware Ariel with the harp down there.
We are on a bus, sailing in the sea.
A fine day, is it not? Fair winds and following seas. The Misery is enjoying herself.
Is that possible? I feel like that shouldn't be possible.
Nevertheless, it would not do for you to spend the entirety of our voyage above deck. Let me show you to your quarters.
Athena, you look ready to take a nap.
Me in the game or Mimi?
No, I'm you in the game.
Okay, fair enough. I actually did take a nap today.
Good. How you feeling?
Stomach is better. Movements are...
Still unfortunate?
No, they're less unfortunate.
Oh, good.
Just kind of gassy.
So progress is being made.
Yes, progress is being made. I'm just...
Uh-oh.
Is this
Oh, Dad, for her baby.
Why did we bring
normal circumstances?
Hey, man. How you doing?
Captain! You need it on deck! Something queer's afoot. The winds died down, the waters went still, and all of a sudden, we were dragged off course.
Well, that doesn't sound normal.
Do you think you're gonna find a Kraken?
Dragged? By what?
We fought Leviathan, so...
Can't rightly say, sir. But some of the lads are muttering about seeing things in the water. Things that shouldn't be there.
If you end up having to abandon ship.
If you will excuse me a moment.
If I have to end up fighting another siren.
That's gonna be fun.
Oh.
Actually, might I persuade you to join me? Loath though I am to admit it, I have a bad feeling about this.
No problem. I'm used to dealing with this nonsense. Sure. And I'm not gonna let one loss, keep me down.
Oh. Imperial nuisance.
I changed it because we were gonna be fighting the Guardians. What the? This almost looks like... Uh-oh. I was thinking it was like snow, but it's like, no, that's not snow, that's...
ash, isn't it?
No, I think it's aether, which means the world, the area is like teeming with magical energy, which is bad.
Oh boy. It looks like all the ash that gathers in Rito, Dragon Rito Island.
Yeah, most odd. Hey, what's going on? No, as the man said, despite the absence of wind and current, the misery is somehow being pulled off course. Why not fire out the command engines you have hidden below? Some suggestion based on knowledge you should not have. Alas, our engines appear to be malfunctioning for reasons that escape my engineers at present. Captain, it's them things that lack so. Things, I suppose I can convince you to attempt something more descriptive, an adjective, for example.
Oh boy.
Sea-wolf superstitions and fairy tales, not more, but if you must know, the things which you store to name are the souls of deceased women said to lure sailors to their death. Again?
There are sirens, aren't there?
Preposterous! Alfred, I've fought a siren in the past!
Was he there?
Not directly, but he should have known about it. See, yes, indeed. If it is neither the sea nor the weather which are responsible, then it's probably a predatory entity of some sort, perhaps a siren or some such.
Look at his face.
For all we know, it could be a fellow spice trader employing magics to seize and plunder passing vessels.
Alright, that's fair.
Regardless, we have but one request: let the current take us where it will and deal with whatever we find there.
Okay. Start now. Uncertain nod.
What a thoroughly pragmatic suggestion. Oh, I'm beginning to like you, girl.
Well, pleased to hear it.
Once we arrive at our destination, my crew shall remain with the ship to defend it while we venture forth to deal with the cause of our troubles.
Determined not. Hand punch.
That's settled. I know not what awaits us, but I will rue the day it reeled us in. I'm just imagining it's a Garlean trap or something.
The Siren Song Sea is now accessible. Yay!
I was not expecting to have to join a dungeon in the middle of all this, but whatever.
I know.
Whatever, I'll do this, and then I want to try and at least get close to Doma tonight.
Okay.
The fudge?
Oh my god. Makes me think of like the foggy sea that was there in Marla.
Yep.
Oh my god, hello. Hello, Dylan.
I guess everyone else went below.
Not surprising.
Yep. And it wouldn't be the first time I was on like a moving ship thing for the first part of the dungeon. Because that also happened in the what was it? Oh, it happened in the Sky Pirate missions. Oh, Banshees.
Be careful.
I shall try my best.
I'm just forgetting your little connection in there, life just...
Elise.
Yeah, Elise is probably better than like some color.
Yes, formerly Yida.
I just like
Watching her punch everybody.
Yeah, wait, formerly Lita.
Yida.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is what she looks
Yes, this is what she looks like without the mask and everything, and in Tatru's new outfit.
That's right, that's right. She's supposed to see and going back to the
Yes.
Yeah, I have to admit, it's kind of fun watching her just like doing like Street Fighter moves and stuff.
Yeah.
I know she's a Pegelius.
Yes, she's a Pegelius or monk. I think that she's currently a Pegelius. I'm not sure if she'll turn into a monk or what have you.
When the little baby thing pulled up and everyone's saying she was just
Then she's probably a Pegelius. I think that for most of the NPCs, I don't think they tend to have like the more advanced classes typically, unless they're like, you know, like story NPCs that have particular classes. Like Stinian, I'm pretty sure was a Dragoon, so which, you know, does fit. It'd be really weird if he was suddenly a Lancer during like a dungeon or something. It's like, why did you downgrade yourself to a Lancer? I don't know.
I don't know. I want to practice with my stick. What do you want from me, dude?
You can practice with your stick as a Dragoon, can't you? I won the challenge. We're fighting Needhog!
He's like, this is already enough of a challenge? And if the answer is no, why the hell not?
Everyone's dead ahead. All hands, brace for impact!
Why are you running up the ship? This is a bad idea.
Because I need to. As in little, I need to.
Okay, I get that. It just felt like it would be a surefire way to knock me off balance.
Yeah. I like that. Go greet our host. We'll patch up the ship.
That's the angry yell I've ever seen.
How many angry snails have you seen?
Not many. So look, it's a low superlative. It doesn't mean that he's not. It doesn't mean that he's not a very angry snail.
I swear, some of the conversations we get into. This is why I prefer streaming with you. You make everything at least 20% more entertaining.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Actually, more like 50%, but I'm.
Here's the thing. It depends on how much of a boost. It depends on how goofy plus I am.
That is fair.
And even then, there's a fine line. Sometimes I'm too tired to do much of anything. Sometimes I'm just tired enough to be a wacko.
Yes. And if you do want to go take a shower, feel free. You don't need to stay for the whole thing.
Oh, look at that scorpion just nicely waiting for you.
Reflection of Calabus?
Carlabus.
Carlabus.
Oh, you were close.
Not to be confused with Caboose.
Yeah, here's the thing. If that thing actually says reflection of the caboose, you just know that caboose somewhere will be wondering where the initial mirror is. Well, the rest of that's the voice who just thinks that all of the teleportation is the invisible magic thing with all of it.
No, not the teleportation, all the electricity.
Yeah, I realized that was
I get you though, because teleportation is also electricity, so both are technically invisible magic.
Oh, you mean the invisible magic? I knew it was already on when I got here. Are you guys coming to attack me? Yeah, you can just attack me later, maybe like next week.
What on earth is this thing?
It's a Lugat.
Why does it look like the Princess of the Sea had babies with a jellyfish or octopus or something?
Here's the thing. It's like a cross between like a fairy, like a fairy princess, a jellyfish, and a really angry ET. And look at that face and tell me that's not ET inside.
I can't. It is a little bit, yes.
Yeah.
Hydra ball, quick, everyone, hug them so that way they can survive it. Sea swallows all. Well, that can't be good.
Oh boy. Yeah. Everyone together. I like that you all went into a different cardinal direction.
Yeah, the NPCs do that sometimes.
I know. Hey, look. Absolutely valid. It would have been really funny if they all went together. Like if some siblings went together. Leaf, look out! Run, Leaf! There you go, Minnie.
Nice.
I'm gonna go in the shower before I go.
Alright. I would also recommend maybe just turning on the filter bits, that way the,
Yeah, there's a particle. That is there. Oh my god. There's the first thing I'm already told, I was standing in the front, my mom was looking at me, she's like, are you good? I'm like...
You should fall soon enough.
And then just eating the marshmallows.
was the smoke, like, chasing you around, or you couldn't move around the fire, or...
A little bit of both. There was like animals on the
Ah.
in that direction, so I was kind of
Yeah.
like, the heck, really was it?
Yeah, I will say I am somewhat glad I didn't come because my stomach is still misbehaving itself. It's better, but still misbehaving.
Well, I was worried that I was having a similar thing too, but mine was not nearly as intense, and I also think it could have been some of the other stuff.
Yeah. Okay, go enjoy a shower. Angel and her cold toes. Ooh, treasure. What's with the exploding fire? Why is there a firewall? Alright, let's keep battling. Slice the random birds that are in this graveyard of ships. Oh my god, there's a ghost ship. I'm getting Wind Waker flashbacks, honestly. Sea monks? What on earth? These look like manta ray. What are these things? Looks like a combination of a manta ray and an octopus.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
And also a ghost ship.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Very much Wind Waker up in here.
Yeah, right? Wind Waker / Phantom Hour. There was more like stuff you did all like
Yes.
and also the spooky Steve. I will admit the way those particles kept flying around and getting pulled into getting yanked in different directions did very much make me think of what it was like on Dragon Age.
With the ashes, yeah.
And also, poor Alphinaud is down there. It's just like a ghost ship.
Yeah.
Like, hey, hang on. It's about to get a whole lot weirder.
Yeah. Remember, if you ever want to play Wind Waker again, it is on the Switch. Choose GameCube.
I know. We do need to do an Angel with us.
Yes, at some point.
I remember we'll have fun with that.
Yep. Oh boy, I got ghost earrings.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that was just the name, I think.
How will you wear them?
Carefully. As long as my spells work. Poor Alphinaud. Yes, nervous Alphinaud noises. Spineless skipper. But he has a spine. That's a very weird name, but whatever. I think I interrupted him. Not often I actually interrupt enemies' attack. Deploy the fire. the whipjacks. Hello, Governor. In this case, quite literally.
Oh!
His name is the Governor.
Are you kidding me?
No. I don't know. I just know that he is apparently the Governor.
Sure, okay. Well, see that this spooky corner of the ocean is Democrat.
You should go soon enough.
And also possibly British, given my accent that I use.
Oh no.
No, that's just me. Yeah, that's just me.
You're assuming this corner of the ocean. What on earth?
I'll let you know if I figure it out. As am I. Regardless, I'm going to keep beating up the Governor. Oh, jeez. Keep throwing my shield at his face. If only I had some of my other moves. Eternal Night. But first. Power split. Gonna make a bunch of the girl guys again. Away from those guys. Come on, Alphanod. You could definitely hit him from where you were standing. Blarg, he's dead. The Isle of the Dead. Not to be confused with the Isle of the Living, which I think it's just Limsa. Rotting captives. Ugh. Warden's Hound. I wonder if people on the stream can actually hear the shower. Stab! 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 Undead Warden. Buddha. Who are? So many of them, I'm taking a ton of damage here. You know what? Strategy to avoid taking too much damage. Okay, looks like we took out at least a few of them, so... Rotting captives are almost put out of their misery. Arrive at devouring Croats? Not without incident. Oh boy, more warden towns. Good. Lights. Good doggy. Excuse me. Stomach is not doing so well. Fleshless captive? Oh. Ooh. I'm not afraid. I'm really excited. Poor Alphanot is just not having a good time today. Oh. I interrupt your attack. Something I almost never actually do. Can't interrupt this one, unfortunately. Can't give everyone some protection from it. Oh, seductive scream. I'm seduced. I interrupt you again. That's for seducing me. Alright, and then in the middle of this giant room, we shall find... Mapping the realm, the ship graveyard. What? Why is your head detached from your body? Laura Lee. I've been waiting for you. When she uses seduce, go to the chest. Okay. Thank you, Rose, for the tip. Ramble, ramble, ramble with me all the night. Or was it another boss? I don't know, I'm sure I'll figure it out. Ow, forced march. Well, that would have been... Okay, didn't realize there was a forced march mechanic. Honestly, the only other time I've had forced march as a mechanic was during the Fall Guys one. Somber Melody. Ow. Okay, yeah, dodge the bluish circles. Good to know. At least I'll have experience with Forced March when it came to the Plunderville mini games. Oh! Sometimes it forces you to walk backwards. serve, then you will suffer. Ouch. Morbid advance. That was really close. Somber melody. Oh, no, we have not survived all of it yet. Morbid advance. Okay, I did manage to avoid it. Ow! Mostly avoid it. There we go. Da da da. I'm a ghost. Duty complete. Dramatic hand grab or hand clench of victory. Hello, Mr. Captain Pirate, sir. Thus the legend was unmasked. Alright, Siren Song Seed complete. Let's see if I can get to Mordoa and find a good place to stop for the night. Huh, now it's perfectly clear.
That appears to be the last of them.
Word from the Misery. Repairs are complete, and we may resume our journey without further delay.
Nice.
I swear, if I never hear another ghost story, it will be too soon.
Poor Alphanod. Continuing on our journey, hopefully not to be interrupted again. Oh geez, we're literally traveling to the other half of the world. I can see Doma just off the coast there. Jeez, this dude's in charge of both Doma and Ala Mhigo. These places are on completely different sides of the world.
The smell of the salt and the crash of the waves as we drew closer to Kugane.
Kugane. Oh, I love that Aetheryte crystal.
Outsiders in Hingashi, across the Ruby Sea from Othard, from Doma.
The Imperials are here.
All the colors of the rainbow, all the peoples of the world, all in one place. I wish you could have seen it.
We arrived at what appears to be the equivalent of Japan. Now stand in Kugane, the western port of Hingashi, regrettably the only port in this nation open to foreign trade. Do apologize for uncertain difficulties which fell us on our journey. Needless to say, your assistance with overcoming them was much appreciated. There's a tower jumper puzzle where you have to jump up a tower, and if you fall down, you have to reset from the start. That very much sounds like Leap of Fate, and So hopefully I won't struggle with that too much. Casting, I guess? Incidentally speaking. God damn it, game! This is... Oh my god, the puns, I swear! Big tower I'm going to walk under. Survivor of the song. Nope, Tataru, wrong one. I'll start the next quest, but I think that I might stop here once I attune to the crystal. Right, to remind you that we're far from home, with limited resources at our disposal. Another brother, I shall take care not to enjoy myself. In any event, Doma is our final destination. Our first order of business should be a secure passage there. Captain Chapman, I realize that I probably don't want to take us this far, and no desire to change terms of our agreement. Should, however, be interested to know how you would go about reaching North. I'd worry about our position. I can see it best from the crystal. Okay. Risk of saying the obvious, you're in a port. Surely there's some kind of generous soul here to aid you in the right price. You cannot be the first traveler seeking passage to Doma. Captain makes a good point. It says like that Yurgia and Gastu were forced to come here for the self-same reasons we were. They must have found a way to Orthards, assuming they are not still in the city. Every seek passage map, we should seek our friends. Leave it to me, Alphanad, making friendly inquiries is my specialty. It'll be a huge tower, yes, lest you forget I have plenty of practice in Ishgard. Captain Caravane, could you direct us to the nearest tavern? Let's prefer a drink, are we? You'll find one at the largest building just beyond the pier. Whether your journey has come to an end or about to begin, the Shizuoka History is an ideal place to rest, relax, and reflect, or so they say. That tower! Okay, so it's right there. That, my dear science, I bid you farewell. As soon as you have finished applause, we must away. That was a fast-moving cutscene. This is by Stray, you mean? Of course, strange enough that could travel halfway around the world and deliver you a destination story for the kindness of our hearts. First a thought. Thank you, Captain. May Navigator watch over and keep you. Kugain Tower Jump. Puzzle. Right then. Then hostility. After you. Oh, I don't even get a chance to go and look around. Oh, look, a bell.
By the 12. I thought Ishgard remarkable, but this... We are certainly not in Eorzea anymore.
You don't say, Alphanad.
A tavern is a tavern, Alphano, here or anywhere else. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time to do what I do best.
I don't know, your sewing's pretty good. I'm still remembering that line about the kettle.
1,000 pardons, my lady. The signs of the 7th dawn, I presume. I hope your voyage was not too trying.
Well, that was quick.
And you are...
Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me. Hancock of the East Aldenard Trading Company, at your service. On behalf of Chairman Lolorito, I bid you welcome to Kugani and invite you to take refreshments at our local offices.
Is that the Lalafell back from Ul'dah?
Lolorito? I was aware his interests extended beyond the borders of Eorzea, but not so far as Kugane.
I'm still mad we never got to punt that guy.
I am disinclined to accept the hospitality of grinning merchants, especially those who serve a master with whom we have such a difficult relationship.
Oh, you mean poisoning the Sultana? Granted, he swapped out the poison for the least one, for a lesser one, but still.
I do hope that business with the Crystal Braves did not rob you of all faith in your fellow man. Or do you really think the chairman is plotting to drag you into another one of his grand schemes?
I wouldn't put it past him, Hancock.
I beg your pardon? If you are trying to win my trust, you are failing quite spectacularly.
Oh dear, have I offended you? Once again, I must apologize. Too much time in the Far East, you see. One is compelled to talk in circles round everything here, and one finds oneself longing for the invigoratingly candid speech of the Uldan markets. Though I see now that this was neither the time nor the place to indulge said longing.
Yes.
Might I suggest that we continue this conversation at the company offices? Too many eyes and ears here, you understand. 'Twould be decidedly reckless to say any more.
Fair enough.
If I may favor you with the invigorating candy you apparently crave, it would be decidedly reckless to follow a man I neither know nor trust. Give me one good reason why we should accept Lord Lolorito's invitation.
Now there's the young diplomat I was told to expect. Very well then, I shall explain. You understand that you are come to a most reclusive and secretive nation, yes? One whose borders are closed to foreign trade save at this single port.
Yes.
Then it should come as no surprise that a great many parties have vested interests here. Merchants like myself are a given, of course, but for every one of us, you may be certain there is also an agent of a foreign government.
AKA the Garleans.
Many notable nations and empires have embassies here, you know, including, of course, the Garlean Empire, with whom you have such a difficult relationship.
Mm-hmm.
To paraphrase, Kugani is teeming with Imperial spies, one or several of whom could now be listening to our every word.
Something to that effect, yes. Beneath this veneer of bustling trade, a war for supremacy is being waged between world powers. One might say we were standing on the front lines, just not in public.
I still have my doubts, but he may have a point. I say we accept his invitation for now.
For now. Agreed. Me and Tatru simultaneously stoic nodded. Quest accepted! Alright, I'll continue with talking with him later. For now, I'm going to go to the porter. And then I'm going to go and find the Aethernet shard. Ooh, even the Aethernets are different. For the quest, 1-star veteran clan hunt must have the following requirements. Must complete Elite and Dangerous. Must have completed the main scenario by grace of Lord Norto. Okay. Complete the main scenario Stormblood quest by grace. Okay, so this is stuff I'll have to do later. Okay, that's the hunting board. Ooh, bridge. Whee! Ow. How am I supposed to get on top of that? Maybe I have to jump from up above. Whatever. I'm going to attune to the main Aetherite so I can get back here more easily. And then I think I will do the, all the way from the top of the tower. Oh, so that's why you have to do the jumping puzzle. If you want to get that lookout, you have to jump all the way from the top of the tower to land on it. That's just cruel and unusual punishment. That is just cruel and unusual punishment, I swear. But I think I'm actually going to end the stream there because I am quite a bit tired. still, thank you for the heads up, Rose. And thank you everyone for watching. I hope that you had fun. I will see you all next time I stream Final Fantasy. Have friends who love the tower? Who knows, maybe it'll grow on me once I figure out what part of it is actually the jumping part. But that shall be for next time. For this time, I think I'm going to end the stream and just say thank you everyone for joining, and I will see you all next stream. Good night, Internet. And good night, Rose.